and we really just wanted to help people bridge that evangelization gap by having access to the truths of the faith, and being able to produce answers in seconds.
This is the Truth Pop Podcast with Jake and Kathy, a Catholic take on faith and culture. Be sure to subscribe.
We're here at Seek, Salt Lake City. It's the Truth Pop Podcast. Jake and Kathy here with Jacob Ciccarelli, founder of Truthly. So Truthly is your place to go to if you've ever wanted to share the faith with someone, but you just don't know where to start that conversation. It's here to assist you with the tools and resources. Jacob, can you tell me what Truthly is all about and how it got started?
Wow, that is, how much time do we have? The quick, I'll try to do it in a minute tops. I've been in tech for the last 10 years. My wife is a convert to the faith, and God had led me out of secular tech into building a Catholic mobile app for the kingdom. So, how that really kind of came to fruition was my wife's journey to Catholicism. We faced a lot of challenges. One of them was sharing the faith with our non-Catholic friends. I don't know about y'all, but I always kind of struggled to have the right answer, and I left conversations wishing I was a little bit more prepared or I had something to give. That was the inception for this app, which people are coming to know as Truthly. And yeah, we're Catholic ChatGPT, if you will. So, and we really just wanted to help people bridge that evangelization gap by having access to the truths of the faith, and being able to produce answers in seconds that were charitable, respectful, and really meet people where they are. You know, Jesus, what did he do more than anything else? He always met people where they were. So I think it's one of the beautiful things about AI, and I think it totally can be used for good. And that journey has been the last year. And here we are at Seek 2025, and it's so exciting.
No, I love that. Yeah, I definitely struggle with that. Like when non-Catholic friends ask me about the Catholic faith, and I don't know what to say. And, it's nice that Truthly is just a quick way to respond. So what are some of the hard-hitting questions that you find that people use Truthly for?
Yeah, such a good question. I mean, some of the softball ones are like, do Catholics worship Mary? They'll ask for biblical citations for that. What do Catholics believe about the Eucharist, purgatory? A lot of the softball apologetic questions, but we've also been finding just from doing a recent survey of our customers, people are asking questions like, hey, Truthly, help me uncover my weakest virtue. Ask me 10 questions. People are using Truthly to help them write a curriculum, like an 8 to 16 week curriculum on a particular virtue or topic. We just had somebody in the booth say they needed help writing a Bible study framework for 8 weeks on a particular virtue. They chose courage, and then they needed help with the framework for how to actually organize and run that Bible study, and it broke it down by the time slot. So like 0 to 5 minutes, do this. 5 to the next 5 minutes, do it this way. For the next 20 minutes, you do this. Yeah, those are kind of the quick ones that come to mind. But everything from Bible studies to apologetics to productivity help even, or daily inspiration. Maybe somebody hears something from one of the verses in the daily readings and they say, hey, like, how can I live that out more actionably? People are typing into the app, hey, this was today's daily reading. Like, how can I go live that out and be a better Catholic, or even share that truth with somebody else? And they're getting an answer. So that's really our goal, is helping people live and share the faith.
And I think our mission here at Truth Pop and your mission at Truthly, like, it's all about truth, right? But with truth comes love and charity, and not looking at the other person as a project. So I think one of the struggles with evangelization is bringing in discernment, the Holy Spirit. So if you're trying to reach someone and share the faith with them, but they're just not open to it, what's your advice to someone who feels like maybe God's calling them to let go and let someone else finish that work?
I think the main thing that I found that's become quite helpful in my life is, one, you have to put in the spiritual inputs. So you go to daily mass, and there's this great saying I had from a mentor of mine. It was, preparedness builds awareness. Preparedness builds awareness. I think I've said it before on maybe another podcast, but And what I mean when I say that, and what they were trying to instill in me is, you have to do the input. So if I'm going to things like daily mass and I'm praying regularly and I'm surrounding myself with great people, you're the average of the 5 people you surround yourself the most, your awareness to the Holy Spirit in certain situations only increases. So, I ask myself that question all the time. Is this a time to let go and maybe let somebody else take this on? But I do feel that our influence, even more than the knowledge we share with other people, if we are charitable, if we're understanding, if we help people even when they don't expect our help, when we're just living out the beauty, the truth, beauty, and goodness, I think that is the Catholic faith, people are often influenced by it. So I think even when you feel like somebody may be lost and unable to be reached, the most important thing we can do is at least try to live our Catholic faith to the best of our ability. And then hopefully Holy Spirit guides us, because we're putting in the inputs, to know if we're supposed to maybe put our foot on the gas a little bit or let somebody else take that on. And I just keep finding that the Holy Spirit does lead you to whatever the situation you're supposed to be in. But it is difficult.
Yeah. I love that. That's awesome. So how can somebody get plugged into Truthly?
Yes, we're available on all Apple devices, so they can find us in the App Store, Truthly, Chat, Learn, Share. We also have a website, www.truthly.ai, Truthly, Truthly.ai, and they can sign up for Android and desktop, the Android and desktop waitlist. We are currently building it. We hope to release it this quarter. But if you do have an Apple device, it is available. It's ready for you to download. You can download it right now for free for 7 days, or you can use this code. It is Focus25, and you'll get a free month of Truthly. After that, it is a yearly or monthly subscription. It's $29.99 for the year, for the whole year. So only $30 or $4.99 a month. We do always share this with people. If for whatever reason you can't afford it or you want to share it to somebody, know that you can email us at support@truthly.ai and get it for free. So we'll give you free access. We don't want price to be a barrier to truth for anyone. So definitely share it with your priests and religious. They get it all for free. Yeah, that's how they can find us.
That's awesome, man. Truthly.ai is the website. Really excited about what you guys are doing, and the growth and also the future looks very bright. So our prayers and support are with you. And just so pumped to connect here at Seek 25. Last 30 seconds, what's your impression of the conference?
Oh, Holy Spirit is here. Come, Holy Spirit. It's been absolutely incredible. I think anyone should leave this conference. Every single person that is here, and the people that can't be here, should know with confidence. I mean, there's a revival in the church. I think I saw more young people kneeling for communion than I ever have. I leave Mass so inspired. There's Mass every single day. I mean, I have so much hope. The hope is at an all-time high. So I think the best days of the church are really ahead of us. So yeah, that's my takeaway.
Yeah, it's a lie to say that the church is dead. The church is alive, and so much thanks and gratitude for what you guys are doing. Again, the Catholic Action app, it's called Truthly. Check it out, truthly.ai. Jacob, thanks for the time, man.
Thank you.
This is the Truth Pop Podcast. Fill your faith.